This video is created for educational purposes only and doesn't constitute financial advice. All financial decisions are your personal responsibility. Before getting started, make sure you understand the risks and are prepared for them. Hey there, I've got something that might lift your mood. If you've ever found yourself thinking, I want to understand how this world really works and where I fit in, then this video might help. It's 2025 now. The tools that used to seem complicated or out of reach, they've become simpler, more accessible. Now, all you need is a phone. In this video, I'll show you one of those tools. A practical approach you can start with, no special background needed. No pressure, no rush, just step by step in a live process. I'm Simon and I've been integrating new technologies into trading for over 10 years. Inside my community, you can begin exploring trading and slowly build an understanding of what real thoughtful decisions are based on. Stick around until the end and I'll show you some of the ideas we've been discussing during live sessions. Even if you're just getting started, this might be more helpful than you think. Before we jump in, a quick question. Want to see how this works live? No theory, no overload? Join my trading community. You'll find the link in the video description or the pinned comment. You join and you just observe the process. Everything explained in simple terms so you can follow even without experience. One of our members recently said, I had no idea how this worked, but watching the live sessions pulled me in, and at some point I just started to see the logic of the market. It's not a course, it's a real inside experience. Every day I break down trades in real time. You watch each decision I make and try using the same ideas yourself. No pressure, no clutter, real market setups like a game, but for real. Right now, access is open. The link is in the description or the pinned comment. Join in. I'll see you live. The platform is open. Everything's ready for trading. Today is a calm session where I'm sticking to my usual approach. No rush, step by step, based on observation. I see a familiar pattern. After an active move, a more restrained phase begins. At this stage, I decide to act carefully, leaning toward a weakening of momentum. A calm start. The first step is always observation and checking the current conditions. Everything's going according to plan. The price moved upward for a long stretch and now it's slowing down. That could signal a shift in dynamics. I decide to go in the opposite direction. These situations teach us to notice not just the movement but its speed. Very helpful for building attentiveness. The indicator returned to an area where similar setups occurred before. I decide to go short based on past reactions. This setup confirms early observations. It's fascinating how often the chart repeats behavior in similar situations. After a period of fluctuation, a smooth upward move appears. Supporting signals reinforce the idea of continuation. I go with the new direction. A good moment to train responsiveness and flexible thinking, especially when the rhythm changes. So how's it going so far? If you clicked on this video, chances are you're already curious about the topic. I believe learning should not be overwhelming. That's why I built a space where everything happens in a live, simple format. I share the process, people ask questions, and we explore together how the market works. No rush, no jargon, just step-by-step breakdowns focusing on what's actually visible on the charts. You can join at any pace. What matters is just getting started. If you want to see how it's all set up, check the link in the description or pinned comment. Let's keep going. The price holds within a tight range and is approaching a zone where it previously reversed. I go long. These kinds of zones may seem boring, but they often provide the most stable, reliable information. I'm observing an accumulation phase. There are signs that the market might be preparing for a more active move. I decide to go long. An interesting episode, useful for those learning to wait and not rush decisions. After the recent rise, the price has returned to an area where it previously slowed down. I decide to try short and observe how it unfolds. The mid-session results confirms, trust your observations and don't rush your conclusions. A sharp spike just occurred, but it's not supported by other signals that could point to a temporary overreaction. I open a cautious short position. A great example of why it's important to consider not just the movement, but also whether it's backed by supporting factors. After the spike, a clear slowdown, indicators are returning to calm levels, I decide to trade toward reduced activity. A solid session, everything went at a steady pace. Once again, we saw how consistency and observation lead to confidence. The key is not to rush and to follow the plan. So how did that format feel? Maybe a lot of this was new for you. Maybe some parts felt familiar. That's okay. We're all at different stages of understanding the market. What matters is that you stayed until the end. That already shows this is not just casual curiosity. You want to understand. Inside my community, that conversation continues every day, not as lectures, but through live sessions, real examples, and honest explanations. You can watch, you can ask questions, you can see how it all happens in real time. I personally run the sessions, walk through trades, and help anyone who's just starting out. It's all done in a calm, supportive space, no pressure, no expectations. If this approach speaks to you, click the link in the description or the pinned comment. Take a look behind the scenes. You can simply observe or jump in when you're ready to go deeper. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that you took the time. That already counts as a first step. See you on the next live session.